Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clock Master. I'm here with my mother.
Mommy Master.
I don't think they can hear you.
Mommy Master.
Okay. Can y'all hear Mommy Master? I gotta turn the volume a little bit more. We're gonna check out Stargirl Season 1, Episode 2. For those of you guys who are on Patreon, please don't skip the video. Don't skip the video yet. Those who are on Patreon, thank you for your pledges. You guys will enjoy the full unedited reaction on Patreon. You guys are gonna get it first too. Those who are watching this on YouTube, if you want to see our reaction to the entire episode, unedited, uncut, check the description box below for the Patreon, so you can go over and check the Patreon. Another announcement also too, keep forgetting to say this, Mommy Master teaches music lessons. If any of you guys are interested, please consider reaching out. Her email will also be in the description box below. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Let's talk about Stargirl. Last week's episode, what'd you feel about the premiere?
Well, it started out really good. The only part maybe I didn't like that much, I guess maybe they were trying to make it comedic, was when Starman was dying. And how we talk, and he said, no,
That part was,
it's not you.
That part was a little overdone.
Yeah, it didn't have to emphasize that so much, but other than that, it's good.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting to see what it's gonna develop into.
From what I've seen so far in the first episode, I really liked it. I liked the ending. The ending was shocking. Predictable, but yet entertaining.
It wasn't predictable because I didn't know a car turned into a robot. We didn't know nothing about
not
the car.
That part. I mean, like, you knew somebody was gonna come in. Who or what? You know, that was more of the question. But yeah, I mean, I liked it. I really liked the premiere, and I liked what we got. Like my mom said, that beginning part was a little bit overdone. They could have just kind of dialed it down a little bit on the comedy, but on that part of the comedy, but I still liked it either way.
Yeah, it was
still
good,
pretty
but
good.
you didn't have to emphasize it, but it was good.
Yeah, it was drawn out a little bit more. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into reaction. We'll talk about it later as we normally do. Let's get into it now. There you go.
Pat? Stay away from me!
Courtney,
I mean it, Pat!
I can explain.
So explain!
First, I need to get you somewhere safe, okay?
What's she saying? Get away from me. She's saving you. Ooh. Okay.
I just wonder if it's the old car.
I think it's the car. That's cool. It kind of looks like the big robot, like the giant robot. I like the animation.
Well, he did call it Stripesy.
Yeah. Nobody gonna see this big thing walking. He's probably doing it from the back of the garage. Yeah, he gotta fix it.
Society of America.
The Injustice Society of America? None of you were good with names, huh?
It's a different time then. And look, the less you know.
I want to know who Brain...
Something going on in that town. He controlling them people, I'm telling you. Who's this now?
The councilman?
Someone's downstairs.
What?
I heard them come in.
Stay here with your mother.
What is it?
Is that Icicle?
Dad.
Yeah, he's one of the Injustice members.
Yeah, he gotta be Icicle.
Or one of them.
And he don't know who come.
They all have their stuff hidden in really weird places. Yeah, that's the wizard guy. What's his name? Mr. Time or something? I forgot his name. That's the time wizard.
Why when people hear people come in their house, why they don't turn the lights on?
Right? Maybe the lights are in the
Just turn. I'm quite sure they have lights at the top of the stairs. Just turn the lights on and shop everything.
Cake this girl. I'm going to find out what she knows. And then I'm going to kill her.
Okay.
All right, Batman.
Just kill minors.
Pat, to do something for my dad.
Starman wasn't your dad, and you're not
He
gonna touch
was.
the staff ever again.
I don't know
The
if he
staff
was.
has come to you.
You're 15 years old.
I knew
He said to
it.
my dad when he was 15.
That was different.
How?
For a whole lot of reasons that I don't have.
He in the house.
You're gonna use a hammer against Brainwave? I guess that was just the closest thing to him to grab.
Let's do it. You scared the hell out of me. Come on.
That dog is happy.
Oh, they're hot. Who's hungry?
What happened to you?
Oh, well, I
Tripped down the basement
tripped
stairs.
down those basement stairs.
You both fell down the basement stairs?
Funny. Weird.
Yeah, there's a bad.
Wow. Why are you guys acting so weird?
Right?
What are you talking about? Serving breakfast here. Suit.
Thank you.
Looks nice, huh?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Where are you going?
Not hungry.
You kidding me?
Prison rules.
Right?
Hot damn.
Mike?
Shoot.
Golly gee.
Great.
Golly G. Golly G. I would definitely took those pancakes too. Prison rules for sure. Girl, what's she about to do? About to go remake that suit?
I believe it's her father.
You think it was her dad? I don't think in the comic books it was her dad, but I think they might do that for the show.
Oh, Lord.
Does she know how to sew, or does she know a guy? She can't know a guy. She don't know nobody yet.
That I have to take the bus? I don't know. I'll drop you off on the way to the hospital.
He seemed disappointed there. I guess he's trying to see if his son has the same powers.
4. You don't steal from family. Yes, sir.
It's like, hey, you can steal, but not from us.
Yeah.
Don't steal from your blood. Steal from someone else.
There are levels to stealing.
Yes, there's levels to stealing, levels to killing, levels to
Yep.
everything else. You can do it to everyone else, just not to us.
Not to the family.
Or not to people that you know. Bulletproof, bro. You can't cut that jump. Or maybe she can cut it. She just said, okay. Being bummed at school, though. That school sucks.
As CFO here at the American Dream, my focus is,
Oh,
of course,
God.
to balance profitability
I hear.
with our
I don't
extensive
like people with that kind of
philanthropic
voice.
appetite.
Oh,
She don't like
As
Southern
such,
Matthew.
The suggestion box for our next community fundraiser is open. Listen,
so what's the purpose of you have a team working for you and
Because they know not to question his
yes,
ideas.
This may sound a bit silly, but the farmers would do cow pie bingo to.
no one else? I'll come up with something.
what's the purpose?
I guess they know not to question him because it's his way or no way.
Mr. Sharp can be tough.
Yeah, this city is just completely being controlled by these guys. These guys are like completely running this city from head to toe.
You know what they say? It's not bragging if it's true, right?
Uh-oh.
Your teachers seem incredibly well educated. I told you, Mom, to stop talking.
What? My kid is not talking to me like that. Could not happen. You can read your thoughts.
And that's my sidekick.
You got demoted to sidekick again. It's a great sidekick again.
You're dealing with a different person.
Ouch.
This is not our father. Our Starman. The staff moving her backwards.
No, he pushed her back. Or did he? Or did the staff? I don't know. I mean, I like how they made it clear that the staff is helping her fight and that she's not doing it by herself, because we don't want no Mary Sue moments.
Stuff.
Ouch.
Come on, do something.
She should be able to pull the staff towards her. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh. Oh shoot. What is happening? Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Whatever just happened, I like it.
What just happened? Did she like...
I don't
Is
care,
he
but
dead?
maybe that staff know what it did to Starman.
No, the staff is alive. The staff knows.
He might turn the brainwave now.
Of some sort.
Oh yeah.
We're doing everything we can.
It can be he against
Yeah.
she. Okay.
Yeah. He's
I don't
that.
feel sorry for
These
him.
all these people, their kids are going to be the next versions of them. I think they already teased that. Yeah, his son is definitely gonna. Thank you. Take off the song. Yeah, definitely a secret layer.
Jordan,
And look who's sitting down there.
Yeah.
welcome back.
This goat.
Yeah, he's on Legion. They own the look at that. The guy owns the American Dream Company. The other guy's in Congress. He's a councilman.
And the other one had a hospital.
The other one was at the
Brainwave.
hospital. So, you know,
Talk about living in a prison outside of a prison.
people running the country is all tied together like some secret organization stuff.
And only their family must live and survive, and everybody else must punish if you don't do what they
That's
say.
literally what Brainwave said. I think well, you see that now that they got rid of Brainwave, he's the only one that knew her true identity. Because I was wondering how that was gonna play out for the rest of the season with him knowing her identity. He could easily like attack her and stuff like that. So now there's no loose ends because like he's like in the hospital, potentially, you know, like comatose or about to die or something.
So it's either the son gonna take over, or he gonna get his powers, or the men them gonna try to train him, or the rest of them gonna try to get Stargirl by themselves.
I feel like each one of them will slowly perish somehow, and then their kids might take over. I low-key feel like that might be what happens, at least for some of them. Because we've seen some of these guys had the kids. Like the principal, I feel like she's also part of the JSA, of the Injustice
but look
Society too.
look at the rude one saying, "Mom, I told you to shut up."
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
No, I feel like all those parents that they showed of those kids, I feel like they are all part. Because you saw the Injustice Society had some females too. So I'm definitely thinking that the
But
women...
that woman, the senator wife who went talking to Pat, she says so,
Yeah,
and
she
so
got-
they think.
Yeah, they all got something to do. They're all part of it.
No, I believe she knows Blue Valley is not what it is, but she can't put her hand on it, or maybe she have to stay quiet and shut up because with the husband said, "This is my business," to go back upstairs.
Yeah.
Number one, no man ain't talking to me like that, and number two, no child ain't talking to me like that. She going to grow up in the Caribbean with a hair, a pot spoon, and a rolling pin down plaque. She right in front of everybody. This kind of nonsense. I told you to shut up, Mom. No child ain't talking to me like that. I don't care. And no man ain't talking to me like that. I marry you. I come and ask you what happened. Oh, it's not your business. It's my business. Go back upstairs. No.
The whole thing with this episode, like I said, like thinking about it. I mean, first of all, to review the episode, I feel like the episode was okay. the main Beck, what's her name? Bassinger or Breck, Bassinger, whatever her name is. The Courtney. She's okay. Like her acting's okay. It's kind of like you could hear it. Like some parts are kind of.
She's like any other 15-year-old.
No, but she's not
quick to act.
No. I'm talking about the actress.
Oh,
no,
actress. She's good.
The actress, I think, is like 20 years old or something. Yeah.
She's 20.
Yeah, something like 19 or 20 or something.
Check
like
that.
Yeah, she is.
Because she pulled it off a good 15-year-old role.
No, she is. I think she's like in her 20s
like
or something.
How people think your mommy in she early 40s or she late.
She's actually drinking age. She's 21.
She's 21?
She's 21 years old. She looks like a 21-year-old girl.
She's cute. Yeah, she look like 21, but she really look like 15 there.
It's how they do their hair and the clothes. And the clothes. Like the clothes.
You think that black girl, I didn't even know who the girl is.
Yeah.
Always said, no, you don't think that girl might be her sidekick?
No, she's going to, you didn't see the poster, right? Yeah. She's going to have teammates. Not sidekicks, but she's going to have teammates.
She and the other girl would say, stop looking at me. I believe all three of them might work together.
Yeah, they will. They are. They're going to. This is the poster. No, go back there. That's the poster. That's my girl. That's the boy at the table. That's the girl.
Okay.
And then these guys.
Well, I think tonight's episode, they had to build up a storyline to show the backdrop of what happened, to explain to her certain things.
Yeah.
And so she had to take it upon herself to understand a couple of stuff. And I am glad is whatever he did with that screwdriver or whatever happened inside of the robot and her
that was
together.
The staff. Nah, that was just the staff. He didn't really do anything.
That was just the staff?
Yeah, that was just the staff. The staff was like affecting his brain, so it was causing the stuff to kind of float around, and the staff created a bunch like an energy field. It was the staff. The staff did that. Pat didn't do anything. He was pretty much out of commission. He was out of commission.
So the screwdriver just float across and fix itself? To go and fix the thing for it to stand back up?
No, the screwdriver didn't do anything. It was just showing that the stuff was floating around them. Because you saw the rocks and stuff was floating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, okay, so I felt the acting from her was okay. It could have been better. But it was alright.
I think she's acting a role. A girl.
I think, yeah, she's some
a young girl.
Yes and no. Some parts seem kind of forced, but then some, because she used to act on Nick. So she's gonna have like that Nick vibe, but she's not bad. Like I don't hate her acting entirely. I just feel like her character needs a little bit, like definitely from the last episode to this one, her character will develop more, hopefully, and hopefully we get more of a different side of personality to her, because she's more kind of like we kind of see that she's playing a hurt daughter that just wants to get revenge her dad.
She's thinking it's her dad.
So like I'm getting those vibes from it, which is really good because I'm getting some of the backstory there and personality there, but obviously through more episodes we'll get more character development with the actors and the characters and stuff. So
all
that's
I'm
gonna be
waiting
cool.
for right now is to see what really happening behind the scenes in Blue Valley. We done see. I still concerned about the janitor that being outside there sweeping and steering the girl like that. We don't know Stephen is a crook, is a bandit.
Stephen?
The one for the American Dream, wherever when Ice Can say, hello, Stephen. We already know he's a bandit.
The CFO guy?
I tell you, I don't trust them people when they talk like, with this deep. I'm not saying that Southern people are bad, but when you hear they talking like that, especially those and they walking with authority.
Yeah, it was the way how he was talking for sure.
Yes.
The way how he
like
was
the
talking,
one how he was talking in Black Lightning. You don't know that they're up to something bad. Remember the one who used to walk around with the briefcase and this talk down to you like you're nothing. Right? What's the purpose of having a company if the American dream is just living his dream? You have a staff of over 50 people and nobody can give a contribution. But the mother might be a rebellious one. And they might want to get at her because she ain't gonna work at the company and can't say nothing.
Yeah, because she's gonna like kind of prohibit their plans and their ideas for what they want to do.
Yeah, and then the black guy might join in with she.
Yeah, and he might die.
Yeah, I didn't even know his name, but it was what other shows we saw him in before? I saw him in a lot of shows.
I don't remember. I don't really remember.
Oh gosh, I gotta go research it. I know him from acting, and he's actually really good in some other shows I saw before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. We gotta wait and see what's gonna happen because I'm looking at the principal I still want to know what was the Asian girl last week would look like a coach.
Yeah, she was probably the other. She got something to do with it too.
The principal's son, he looked like he gonna have something to do with it.
The principal herself looked like she got something to do with it.
Right?
Because look, why of all the places, right? If they have key Injustice members in certain places, why not have one of them running the school, right?
Yeah, maybe she's one of them.
She's definitely one of them. I definitely think she's one of them.
The principal's son looked like if he might want to rebel against her because she always embarrassing the boy in public.
Mm.
Then the senator wife, something with her, because when Pat was leaving, she turned and she kept looking with this, like if she recognized something about Pat.
Yeah, she probably know it's Stripe is Stripesy. She probably recognized that as Stripesy.
Something.
Because he didn't even tell me that he had this shirt on and that nobody recognized his face. He had no mask on. Of course somebody gonna look at your face. But
maybe the stripes just brainwash them or kerfuffle their thinking.
I know it probably at first glance they might be looking at the stripes or something, but
like what is man going with all these stripes?
But there's pictures of them though in news articles.
I don't know.
So it's like he can literally see his face.
It's building up to something good. I wanna see all these things. I want to see everybody who we suspect, how it's going to play out and which role they play in.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting to see.
I liked the episode. It was pretty decent. I like that they didn't kind of Mary Sue her and make her like she can just all of a sudden, she can just fight all of a sudden. Like, she has the gymnastic abilities that we know because they kind of hint, they told us that she did gymnastics. She was interested in joining a gymnastics team. So it tells us that she has some type of experience with gymnastics. That's fine. The staff, as we saw in the last episode, did some of the fighting for her. So you can definitely tell that the staff is assisting her with her fighting. So it's not like if she just knows how to control the staff all of a sudden she doesn't.
She's learning.
So she's learning. She doesn't know how to stop the staff works.
You hear the last question she asked about, how is it cosmic? Is it? And then he said, no, that's a whole long story. So maybe the next episode we're gonna hear the story behind how the staff came around. And so it's gonna like tonight it kind of make a little sense. It didn't have big action like the first one.
Yeah, but the first one is just trying to draw you in.
Right. But this one here made sense because of the storyline and trying to sort out through the past and what's happening now. And we the viewers could already see that it's gonna go somewhere with Brainwave's son, the principal's son, and the girl the two girls at the table and whoever else. I'm waiting to see where it's going. And Pat's wife look like if she gonna be the one that gonna be the voice of the people in that place.
Yeah, I feel like she might be
and they might want to push you downstairs by Grod.
Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, what's his place? He's a good justice person or a bad one?
He's part of the Injustice.
Oh, he's the one that was fighting in the beginning of the
Solomon Grundy.
Okay.
So.
And I mean, if Stargirl need help, I got stuff.
Hey, that's for
it might do something. You never tell.
It'll break.
No, maybe it's melt.
That's I use all my chair. Don't break it for real. I see you bending it. You might actually break
What if this thing melt and the heat is the melting of the wax or whatever come out of this is burn people and then it just heals back itself? That's a good superhero tool.
Hey, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
You just hold it and you see it's splattering thing in people's face.
All right.
There's a good secret weapon,
A PVC pipe?
Yeah. And then you see it just heal back itself and it's
not a bad idea.
That's something PVC? Good for a woman walk around with. You might just think she conducting.
That's not a bad idea.
No, I just wish I was a superhero, to be honest. I'd settle a lot of things. So, anyways, guys. But
thank you for watching the reaction. Those on Patreon, thank you so much for your pledges. Thank you for pledging on Patreon. Hope you guys continue to enjoy the reactions on Patreon. Those on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you can do Patreon, don't feel bad. A lot of people will be like, oh, I can't do Patreon. It's okay. You'll get it on YouTube either way. You'll still enjoy our reaction. It's just Patreon just gets a little extra perks if they can do it. So, thank you. Nonetheless, thank you for subscribing if you're new, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Clockmaster and
Mommy Master.
Out.
Aroo!